Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope you enjoy the new intro. I've been experimenting with a few things. Got some good ideas and stuff that I'll be trying to learn how to do. I need to learn some more. I know quite a bit about when I first started. I never even had a smartphone until after until I got on Facebook and stuff. I never wanted one. I just, as long as I could call out of it and text, I didn't even care if I could take a picture or anything. But I started learning a little bit at a time, and I'm still learning things. So let's see. Hopefully y'all will enjoy it. Okay, today's Saturday, June 22nd. I'm feeling about like I figured I would. I'll be fine. There's no use for me to complain and stuff, really. Because it's for the better. These are just side effects, and for the most of the rest of 2 months, after about 3 days or so, I feel great. Pretty much, unless something happens and make me not feel good, like pain and stuff. But I mean, Entyvio is really helping me. So anyway. I don't know if I said already, it's currently 80, high today is 90, 1% chance of rain, might as well say 0, and winds at 2 miles per hour. I wish there was a little more breeze out there, because we got to finish mowing the yard today. I had to mow the bank out there yesterday, and it's awful in that heat. I wait until evening though, because the sun, when it comes over like the house, these trees over here make shade all the way across. Almost about 75% of this bank will be all shade. So for the most part, I'm in the shade mowing, and it's not quite as bad. If it wasn't so humid, it would help though. Today, this would be something different for sure. I won some Starbucks gift cards from Crystal, from Crystal's Pets and Plants and Crystal's Place. Y'all check her channel out. She's a great person. And I put them in Joy's purse and basically forgot about them. I forgot all about them because we'd never even been to Starbucks before. We just couldn't really afford it. I knew it was kind of expensive. And I make a good pot of coffee. And we can always get creamer. But, we had them, and when we went to the Super Kroger, because we were over there getting my blood work done in that area, and we went to the Super Kroger, and we went to the hospital and had lunch, because we were right there. Like I said, all that's in the same area, and had a good time in the cafeteria over there. They got a nice cafeteria and great food, and especially their burgers. They're just awesome. But anyway, so we went on over there, and then I remembered seeing a Starbucks in there. It's up in the front, and I said, Joy, didn't we have some gift cards? And she said, yeah, we did. I said, I think they're in your purse. So we looked, and there they were, and so we got 3, what were they called? Caramel frappe? I don't know how you say it. FRAPP is what it said on the sticker. And did a taste test out in the car. We got one for Logan and brought it home. It didn't melt all the way before we got back. It was still fine. But check that out. And of course, I went ahead and recorded on the way home. So it's a Starbucks taste test and out and about, I guess you would say. So tonight, since we're mowing, we'll either go out to eat, or since we went out the other night after my infusion, we decided to get something out. We got Greg's Pizza. We got their subs. We got Logan and I split a meatball sub and a ham and cheese, and they're baked with mozzarella on them and stuff. And Joy got a ham and cheese, $30. I didn't know. I mean, the last time we went to Greg's, they were like $7.99, and they were big. This time they were smaller, maybe about 8 inches or something like that, and they were $9.15 each. but we had already ordered over the phone, or I probably would have said just forget it. You know, but you know, it was a treat. I did a short on it, but I haven't done anything with it. It's in my gallery. But really good. I mean, I'm not going to say it wasn't good. It was great. But they're smaller, and it's unbelievable that they would go up and make them smaller as well. I don't know what's wrong with even... Everybody can't be struggling as bad as they were now, because people are everywhere. Nobody hardly wears any masks. Everybody does what they want now. Like, everything's back to normal. So, you know, why do people keep going up and up, you know? Maybe their costs keep going up. That's probably the case, and they're just passing it on to everybody else. But all their prices went up. I looked at their menu, so we will very rarely be going there. I think it was a couple years ago the last time we went, and I thought it was too high then. But anyway, it's just, I could go on forever about things. But the state of the world is really pretty sad. It is. People act funny everywhere you go still, and a lot of them are just hateful. You know, people didn't used to be. I mean, there's always people that are not very friendly or this or that, but you just see it everywhere. I mean, y'all probably see it too. You can see anything at Walmart. You can see the whole gambit of crazy things if Walmart's busy, even if they're not. But I mean, that's true. You can see some of the videos sometimes that people put out on Walmart, things people wear there and stuff. Okay, so for dinner, since we're mowing, I got off the subject. We'll probably have one of the TV dinners then that I got. That'll be something easy to fix, and I'm not going to feel like making anything really after all that and yesterday. So, so the jokes of the day. Once again, I'm sorry I didn't like the first one. I don't like bad morality. You know, I don't. My channel is positive. I don't dwell on anything negative. So I might complain about things that are negative, but I don't have you know, negativity is. You know, I don't want that. So I want positivity. Okay, and another thing I want to mention is, you know, I care about all y'all, and you know, I have my morning devotions. I think that's for everybody's, you know, that's interested in that. But, you know, like things like trivia time, Ask My Tablet, different things that I do. It's to exercise not your body, your mind. You can just you have to exercise your mind and not just watch TV, you know. And I watch a lot of YouTube because that's really, it's what I do, you know. But I don't watch a ton of TV. I'm always doing other things. But I don't think TV is the answer to exercising your mind. I think you really need to think about things and not just watch them and interpret them on the TV to exercise your mind. So that's what I'm trying to help everybody, you know, keep things going. As you get older, especially, we're all getting a little bit older. Not all of us. We've got some young people in the community for sure. But I mean, you know, as you do get older, need to stay active. Do something. Don't sit around all day. If you're in pain and stuff, I understand that, but try to get some kind of exercise. I used to do exercises just sitting in the chair. I had a little bitty dumbbell, and I just sat there, you know, took turns. If you just hold your arms out, try to hold them out for 30 seconds and you'll feel it. Then hold them out this way, just different things. I used to do a lot of that, and I've kind of got away from it myself, except for I do a lot outside, but that I get exercise. But I used to do a lot of them when I wasn't able to really get around. So I hope that helps anybody, and maybe I'll expound on that some more one day, or maybe possibly have some type of video. I don't know yet. But anyway, so yeah, back to the jokes of the day. I didn't like the first one. This one here is okay. Taking his seat in his chambers, the judge faced the opposing lawyers. So, he said, I have been presented by both of you with a bribe. Both lawyers squirmed uncomfortably. You, attorney Leon, gave me $15,000, and you, attorney Campos, gave me $10,000. The judge reached into his pocket and pulled out a check. He handed it to Leon. Now then, I'm returning $5,000, and we're going to decide this case solely on its merits. Didn't mention the $20,000 he got. Okay, thought of the day is from Dr. Seuss. Okay, that's great. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Nice how he made it into like a poem, kind of. And that kind of is going along with some of the things that I was saying earlier. Yeah, all of us need to really get more active if we can, I would like someday to maybe walk further. I've always walked up and down our driveway because it's so long. But I'd like to get out maybe and walk a little more around the neighborhood someday. Okay. Now, I thought this was... That isn't it. That isn't what I thought it was. Okay, that wasn't one. Okay, let's try this. This may be... It says general, but it could be about the same type things. Let's see what... Okay. Which of these agencies protects people from health threats? FBI, CIA, NPS, CDC. I've never heard of NPS before. Y'all know what that is? National Protection Service? I don't know. That's a good guess, I guess. Okay. It's the CDC. Center for Disease Control. Works 24/7 to protect America from health, safety, and security threats, both foreign and in the U.S., whether diseases start at home or abroad, are chronic or acute, curable or preventable, human error or deliberate attack. The CDC fights disease and supports communities and citizens to do the same. I watched a good movie a while back with Dustin Hoffman in it and Morgan Freeman. It had Donald Sutherland in it, and it was about I think it was the Ebola virus. Is that the one that started with monkeys and stuff? It was all about that, and it's a really good movie if you ever get a chance to see it. I can't even remember what it was called. What was that movie called? Gosh, I could have thought of it if I hadn't been trying to think of it. I really can't remember what it was called now. Maybe you could just, I don't know, Google them or something. Okay, so yeah, it is CDC. What do the initials CIA stand for? Control Identity Authority, Center Information Association, Central Intelligence Agency, Civil Intellect Administration. Civil Intellect? Is there really something called that? Control Identity Authority? It's Central Intelligence Agency. Yeah, the Central Intelligence Agency is the principal foreign intelligence and counterintelligence agency of the U.S. government, formally created in 1947. The headquarters of which organization opened in Manhattan on 1951? UNESCO, United Nations, FBI, NATO. Gosh, you know what? I don't really know this. Wow. 1951. Oh gosh, who could that be? UNESCO, United Nations, FBI, NATO. I don't think that's where the FBI was first. Oh gosh, I'm going to try United Nations. That's right. I mean, I heard something about that before, but I didn't know it was 1951. It's still there, I imagine, yeah. United Nations is headquartered in Midtown Manhattan, New York City, and the complex has served as the official headquarters of the United Nations since its completion in 1951, so it's been there all this time. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't try to attack that, on 9/11. Which institution was the country's first research university? Because, they attacked the Pentagon and stuff, too, if y'all remember. I'm sure you all remember. Which institute was the country's first research university? Columbia, Stanford, Dartmouth, is that how you say Dartmouth? Johns Hopkins. Country's first research university. I'm not really sure. I've heard a lot about Johns Hopkins before. Let's try. Yeah. Johns Hopkins University is a private research university in Baltimore, Maryland, founded in 1876. Wow, I knew it had been around for a while. Johns Hopkins was the first U.S. university based on the European Research Institution model. Okay. Under which jurisdiction department does the FBI operate? Homeland Security, Defense, Interior, Justice. I think it's Homeland Security. No, it's the Justice Department. I didn't realize that at all, so I just learned that. The results of FBI investigations are often reviewed by the judicial system during court proceedings within the U.S. Department of Justice. The FBI is responsible to the Attorney General, and it reports its findings to U.S. attorneys across the country. Okay, well, I didn't realize that. So that's a good one to miss. So I learned. Okay, which of the following is a popular animal rights organization? LEDA, FEDA, or FEDA, PETA, or BETA? I think everybody will probably know this. It's PETA. Yeah. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals is the largest animal rights organization in the world, and it has 9 million members and supporters globally. Wow. In which year was the Department of Commerce created? 1903, 1910, 1908, 1915. The Department of Commerce. I really don't know, but I would think it would be the earliest one here, 1903. Yeah. I don't have ESP. I don't know how I get some of them. I really don't. I don't think I have ESP. The department was originally created as the United States Department of Commerce and Labor on February 14, 1903. What does the N in NASA stand for? Nationwide, notorious, national, negotiation. The negotiation. Let's see. Space Administration. The Negotiation Administration of Space. Something. It's national. Yeah. The acronym NASA stands for National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Okay. And then it goes on just about how it's some Greek word or something. Which department is in charge of issuing U.S. passports? Department of Labor, Department of State, Department of Commerce, Department of Transportation. You know, I wouldn't think it'd be Labor or Commerce. State, you know, because this is, I don't know. You'd think it'd be Transportation, but it might be State. That's right, it's State. I just talked myself out of that one. That's okay. The Department of State issues passports to traveling U.S. citizens. That's all we need to know. The IRS is the Bureau of what federal department? Department of the Treasury, Department of Commerce, Department of the Interior, Department of Agriculture. Well, it involves a lot of money, so Treasury. Yep. The IRS is the Bureau of the Department of the a bureau of the Department of Treasury, is one of the world's most efficient tax administrators. Okay, I ended up with 8 right and 2 wrong. I could have got that other one for sure, but I talked myself out of it somehow. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed trivia time in this morning's coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great morning, and later on definitely check out the Starbucks taste test and Out and About. Bye everyone, and God bless.